Hi, friends. So, I want to talk about something that happens way too often and it's not talked about enough. So, growing up with Hispanic parents, and I'm sure it happens in many other households, parents tend to do this thing in which you call somebody by some pointing out something in their body. Like for me, it was narizona, as a cariño, like as a form of expressing affection for the child. I'm gonna say I was not a fan of this. I hated when my family called me Arizona. I absolutely hated it because I grew up very insecure about my nose. I grew up very insecure about my ears. I grew up very insecure about being too skinny. And I know that they didn't mean it in a harmful way, and I'm not saying that they did, but I'm also not gonna say that they damaged my self-esteem growing up because they did. Anyway, my self-esteem is fine now, but I don't think we realize how much words like that can affect the child. You know what I mean? I know that it costed me a lot. It really did. It costed me a lot to get out of that mindset, of believing that I was an Arizona, which by the way, Arizona means like big nose, that's not cute at all in English. Yeah, I'm still insecure about my nose. Did I want to get a nose job? Yeah, I want to get a nose job. Am I going to get one? Yeah, probably not. But I've learned to love myself the way I am, and I've also learned to contour, so that is very helpful actually. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is we need to make it a point not to try not to express love to your children by pointing out something in them that can later turn into an insecurity. Do more positive affirmations like, you're so smart, you're so amazing, you're such a good child. Something where you're pointing out an actual strength, not any defects in their body, because that can turn into an insecurity and they will take that all the way through adulthood. So just keep that in mind. Just a little tip.